Listen, he is known as the human calculator and holds a Guinness World Record to prove it. Joining me now to demonstrate his math skills and put us all to shame is Mr. Scott Flensburg. Hello to you.
Hi, Jenny. Thanks for having me today, and hi to little Tommy.
Oh, I think little Tommy's tucked away in the corner there with his calculator. He's going to play along. But, you know, we showed a shot of you earlier, Scott, and you were counting on your fingers. And I have to admit that at the tender age of, I still count on my fingers to do math.
Well, and that's okay to get you to the next level, but here's what we're doing wrong when you count your fingers.
What?
Everybody's taught to think like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's cool if you want to count your fingers, but that's not how numbers work. Look at your calculator on your phone.
Okay.
And when you look at the calculator on your phone, there's 10 digits, but there's no 10. It's not 1 through 10. It's 0 through 9. And the only reason a calculator works is because it starts at 0. And the human mind is sort of set to start at 1, and that is where the confusion lies. So my goal as the human calculator is to get everybody wired properly for numbers by teaching them to count 0. So it goes like this: 10 fingers, 10 digits. It goes like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Numbers are really 0 through 9. And so there's a simple pattern in numbers, Jenny, I wanted to share with you this morning and your viewers, because this simple pattern will turn on the calculator in your brain and defy everything you just said to introduce this segment. So can I share with you the secret to numbers?
Please. I think some of us are just born without that side of the brain. That's me over here. So please educate us.
So I'm going to show you my world record first, so you can believe that I'm, in the Guinness Book of Records as the fastest human calculator. So I just want to give you an example. Clear your calculator and punch in 5 plus 5 and hit equals, and you know it's going to say 10.
Yeah.
But hit equals again and watch what happens.
It goes to 15.
And keep hitting equals, and you'll see it keeps counting by the number we started at, 5 plus 5, and it just keeps counting. That's called a constant. I'm in the Guinness Book of Records for racing a calculator. So I want you to clear the calculator, and now punch in a random 2-digit number. Just say it out loud, punch it in.
23.
And now hit plus 23 and hit equals, and it's going to say 46. And now I'm going to keep counting by 23, and you just hit equals as I keep saying the next answer. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, 46, 69, 92, 115, 138, 161, 184, 207, 230, 253, 276, 299, 322, 345, 368, 391, 414, 437, 460, 483, 506, 529. Like that, I can...
No! Wait, maybe you just... How do I know that you just didn't memorize all of that?
You are brilliant. That is exactly what happened to me at the Guinness World Records TV show on Fox here in America. I beat the calculator, and we went to a commercial break, and they said, well, that's great, but maybe you just memorized it. And I said, well, I should still get in the Guinness Book of Records for being able to do that if I did, but I didn't. I can just calculate anything. I'm the human calculator. And he goes, well, can you prove it to us? So clear your calculator. Okay. It always starts at 0, right?
Yes.
So when you asked me to count by 23, I just had to, maybe I memorized it. But what if we started at a totally random number? So clear the calculator, and let's pick a random 3-digit number that you want me to start counting from instead of 0.
Okay, 289.
And now hit plus 23, and I'm going to keep going. You ready?
Plus 23?
Yep,
okay.
Plus 23 equals, you'll get 312, 335, 358, 381, 404, 427, 450, 473, 496, 519, 542, 561, like the same speed.
Wait, I noticed, Scott, you close your eyes when you do this. Do you see, oh my God, is this like that chess show where you like just see the numbers floating?
No, because on the feed I could see your calculator, and I didn't want you guys to think I was taking advantage of it. Plus, you were behind me anyway. You would have slowed me down.
Well, that's not fair. Scott, I have to ask, what age did you know? When was the moment you knew you had like a gift?
9 years old, 3rd grade, learning how to add up a column of numbers, and I wasn't paying attention. And I got asked to go up to the board to do it, and I thought I had to do it the same way I learned how to read, left to right. So I just started in the tens column and went across to the ones, just keeping a running total, and just said the answer out loud. And my teacher said, you're right, but where's your carry? And I said, I don't even know what you're talking about. So from that point on, I had a gift for numbers, but I also had a curiosity and discovered a lot of patterns maybe that people don't think are a big deal, but I've created a whole curriculum that is the easiest way to get the answer if you're just trying to crunch some numbers. So I'm not talking about the new curriculums or any of those things. I'm just talking about everyday life. If you want to understand numbers, I have figured out ways to make it as easy as possible to do in your mind. And so that's what I've been doing for 30 years. I've been traveling the world, and it's really a dream come true to perform at schools and get hundreds of kids excited about numbers and arithmetic.
That is cool because math can be very daunting. I have to ask, so is this your full-time job or do you have like another job? Are you an accountant, financial advisor? You want to do my budget?
No, I've been doing the Human Calculator for 32 years. I'm a best-selling author. I got a TV show on the History Channel called The Human Calculator. I've been on like Oprah and Ellen and performed for first families like the Obamas and Clintons and Bushes, and just dream come true. I had a blast. And then when COVID hit, I couldn't visit the schools, and I came back home and discovered a book that said my hometown actually invented the rim and the net in basketball, and maybe even had the first game. And so I bought a franchise from the ABA, the American Basketball Association, and I have a franchise now here in Herkimer, New York, and we're playing semi-pro basketball around the Northeast.
Wow, you've, mingled with Oprah and the Obamas, and yet you are still here with us on KOSI. So I really appreciate that.
Well, and so now if I could take just a couple seconds, I got to share with you the secret to numbers. Are you ready?
Okay.
Everything goes back to the number 9. So punch into your calculator the number 11, or you can write it down if you want.
Okay.
So you wrote 1, 1.
Okay.
So now the next step is just add up all those digits. 1 and 1 adds up to 2, right? So just subtract 2.
What?
Minus 2.
Okay.
And now hit equals, and your answer is 9. Every number in the universe goes back to 9. Clear the calculator and punch in 13.
Okay.
And now hit minus. And now we're going to subtract what those numbers up there add together to. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So punch in a 4 and hit equals, and your answer will say 9. So now you pick a number and I'll do it for you. So clear the calculator and punch it in and I'll guide you through it.
Okay, this has got to be the last one we do because they're going to yell at me to wrap. Okay, a 2-digit number?
Yep.
54.
Now hit minus, and 5 plus 4 is 9. So punch in 9 and hit equals. And your answer is 45, and 4 plus 5 adds up to 9. That works for every number to infinity. It's a simple exercise to teach your kids, and it's a diagnostic tool for teachers and parents to help them understand numbers. So thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott. You're making learning fun. You're making math fun. I love it. Scott Flansburgh, the Human Calculator. Thank you for spending a bunch of minutes with us.
Cheers.